Hello my friends and welcome back. In this lesson we'll start animating the scenes of our explainer video, and in this lesson we'll be animating scene number 1. Alright, so this is our first scene. We have Jack, we have some books, we have the slide title, and as well here on the right side I have decided to add a couple lines of text. And now we have to decide how we would like to animate this scene. So for the slide title, I think we could use the text uncover animation, and for that we need a hand, so the hand comes in from the bottom. Then it follows the letters. For that we'll have to draw a custom motion path, and after that the hand flows away. And at the same time we'll have to add a text cover, and we'll have to copy the same custom motion path and apply it to the text cover as well. Alright, and for these books, for Jack and for these books as well, we'll just add simple flying animations with some bouncing end. And for these lines of text, let's just add a simple letter by letter animation. Alright, so it should look something like this. Okay, so first of all, Meet Jack is written by the hand, that's awesome. And He Loves Reading Books is just a simple letter by letter appear animation. Let's check it out once again. And all of the illustrations are flying in with a little bit of bounce end. That's awesome. And by the way, I have created one more animation variation for this scene where the hand writes Meet Jack, and then it goes to these 3 lines of text, He loves reading books. So this type of animation requires adding more motion paths, and it's a little bit more advanced, so you'll find a lesson for this one in the bonus lessons. Let me show how it looks like. So Meet Jack is written by hand, and then the hand writes He loves reading books as well. So that's awesome. But for now, let's just focus on the simpler version where this text is animated letter by letter. Alright, so this is our first slide, and as you can see the animation pane is empty. We'll add all of these animations step by step. And for now we can jump to the selection pane and hide everything for now. And let's just unhide the slide title. And this way it will be easier to focus and animate the slide title. And now we need to find a hand, so let's just copy a hand from this slide. Let's paste it right here. And let's make sure there are no animations, so let's remove all of these animations. Okay, so we'll be adding all of these together step by step. And now let's position this hand picture where we want it to be, so here at the bottom of letter M, that's good. And now the first animation that we need to add is a fly in animation. We want this hand to fly in from the bottom, so let's add fly in animation. Let's make sure the direction is from bottom, that's good. Duration, ½ second. Okay, and now let's continue adding animations, so let's make sure the hand is selected. Let's go to add animations, and now let's scroll down a little bit and let's choose custom path. And now all we have to do is just keep on clicking and follow the letters. So for the letter M, I'm following the shape of the letter a little bit more precisely, but for the rest of the letters I'm just clicking up and down. Okay. So make sure you click up and down for each of the letters, and at the end just double click to stop drawing the custom motion path, okay? And for the motion path, let's make sure that it is started after previous, so first the hand flies in from the bottom, and only after that the hand is following the text, just like that. Alright, looking good. And now let's make sure that we add one more animation to the hand picture so that the hand comes in, it draws, and then it goes away. And for this purpose, let's insert a fly out animation. Here it is, let's select it, let's make sure it is started after previous, direction to bottom. Okay, so the hand comes in, it writes the text, and then it flies out. That's awesome. We can as well add a little bit of smooth start and smooth end to the custom motion path for the hand. Okay, so we have 1 second, that's good. And now we have to insert a text cover. Okay, so let's go to insert shapes. Let's draw a rectangle. Let's make sure it has no outline. And for now, let's fill it with a bright color, just like that. Let's make sure that we cover the whole text. But before that, let's make sure that the hand stays in front. That's good. Okay, so let's cover the whole text for this yellow-orange rectangle. And as you remember, we have to leave the tip of this marker hanging out just a little bit. Alright. And once the rectangle is ready, let's just select the hand, let's go to animations, let's select the animation painter, and let's paste the same animations from the hand to this rectangle. Just keep in mind that all animations from the hand were pasted to the rectangle, and all we need is that custom motion path, so we can delete the entrance and the exit animations. And let's make sure that this custom motion path happens with previous, which means at the same time as the hand is moving. Okay, and let's check out what do we have so far. Okay, so the hand comes in, and then the text cover, and the hand is following the text, and after that the hand is flying away. Everything is looking good. Alright, so now we can turn this text cover to white. Let's just fill it with white color. And let's check out this animation once again on the full screen. Okay, so the hand comes in, it writes the text, and then it flies away. Everything is looking smooth. Alright, so now we can continue to animating the rest of the elements on scene number 1. So let's go to the selection pane. Let's make sure we show all of the elements. So here's the hand, here's the text cover. Let me just hide the hand for now so that we can see the rest of the elements better. And for this rectangle, let's rename it to title cover. That's good. We can hide it as well. And now for the book illustrations for Jack, let's just add a flying animation from bottom with a little bit of bounce end. So let's just add a flying animation, duration 2 seconds. Let's go to animation pane. Let's go to the effect options, and for the bounce end, let's add 1.5 seconds, okay. And let's make sure that the animation started with previous, so let's make sure we select these books on the left side. Let's double click the animation painter and let's paste the same flying animation to Jack and these books on the right side. Okay, and for these 3 lines of text, let's add appear animation. Okay, let's make sure they start with previous as well. And in the effect options, let's choose by letter. And for the duration between the letters, let's choose 0.1 seconds. Okay. As you can see, currently everything is happening at the same time, so we can adjust that. Let's just make sure we show all in the selection pane. And now let's do a couple of adjustments in the animation pane. So we can adjust the speed of any animations that we wish. So for books left and Jack and books right, let's set the duration to, for example, 1 second. And let's make sure that we bring all of these 3 animations just below these 2 blue bars, which are our custom motion paths. That's good. And as well, we can move these 3 little green bars around a little bit, and this way we can add some delays so that books left come in first, then Jack, and then books right. Looks like a little waterfall made out of green bars. That's awesome. Okay, so let's check it out. What do we have so far? Meet Jack. He loves reading books. And yes, we'll be adding voiceover very soon as we finish animating all of the scenes. Alright, so everything is looking wonderful. And make sure that you animate your first scene as well before moving to the next lesson. You might be following the same script about audiobooks and Jack, so that's awesome. And if you have your own story, that's even more awesome. So make sure you animate your scene, use any animations, any whiteboard animations that you wish. And in the next lesson, we will continue with animating the second scene. So I'll meet you there.